Hey everyone, we'd love to hear from you. What tool review would you like us to create an in-depth analysis video on? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and we will get started on making the most requested one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, as we upload new topic podcasts every day.
Okay, so you're thinking about diving into AI-powered video editing, but you just can't decide between RunwayML and Timebolt.
Yeah, it's a tough choice.
They're both super hot right now, but they each have their own kind of flavor.
Right. It depends what you're looking for, really. I mean, RunwayML, it's all about pushing those creative boundaries. And Timebolt, it's like the efficiency king, especially for those longer videos we all love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So today we're going deep on these two tools to help you figure out which one's going to be your video editing soulmate, whether you're dreaming of mind-blowing visual effects or just want to get your podcast episodes out the door like way faster.
It all comes down to finding the right tool for the job.
Okay, so before we go full deep dive mode, let's do a quick flyover to get our bearings.
This is good.
So RunwayML, our sources are giving it a pretty impressive 9 out of 10.
Not bad.
And they're calling it the leader in advanced video editing with like a laser focus on AI-driven video generation.
Right. They're really leaning into the AI.
And the pricing, it's pretty flexible. They've got a free tier, which is always nice.
Always.
And then they go all the way up to custom enterprise solutions.
So they've got something for everyone, basically.
Yeah. And one thing that really pops out is this unlimited video generations thing. Like, how much can you actually generate?
That's a good question. Maybe we'll dig into that later.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, they cover a ton of solutions from AI, video creation, to just general editing, and even prototyping.
Wow. So it's a pretty versatile platform.
It seems that way,
Yeah.
but there's a catch. Their AI video generation, it's currently for shorter clips, like around 15, 16 seconds.
Okay, so not for feature films just yet.
Not yet. And also, it's mainly English language focused for now.
Right. But that's probably going to change in the future, I bet.
Yeah, most likely. Okay, so being cloud-based, they've got different storage options depending on your plan.
That makes sense.
And they do have that text-to-video feature, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Up to 10 users can collaborate in a workspace. And right now, it integrates with iOS.
Okay, so mobile friendly too.
And on the security side, they're SOC 2 compliant, which basically means they take data security pretty seriously.
Good to know.
You can export in 4K. They offer a free trial, supports through email. And there's a 30-day refund if you haven't used it.
Pretty standard stuff, but good to have.
Now, Timebolt, it clocks in with an 8 out of 10 rating.
Respectable.
And their whole game is rapid editing for longer videos and podcasts. Like, they're all about speed.
They're like the Usain Bolt of video editing.
Totally. And they also have a tiered pricing structure with a free option and then paid monthly or annual plans.
So similar to RunwayML in that way?
Yeah, but they don't do templates like RunwayML does.
Okay, so that's a key difference right there.
But their superpower is automatically zapping those silences and speeding up scenes.
That's a huge time saver, especially for longer content.
Absolutely. And get this, it can handle videos of any length. It processes them in 1-hour chunks.
Wow, so you could throw like a 10-hour webinar at it and it wouldn't even blink.
Exactly. It's a beast.
Yeah.
Now, it's mainly a local processing tool, so cloud storage isn't really a big deal.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No text-to-video generator, unfortunately.
So that's another big difference between the two.
But they integrate like seamlessly with all the big editing software like Adobe Premiere Pro DaVinci Resolve and Camtasia.
So if you're already using those, it's a no-brainer.
Pretty much you get 2 simultaneous logins per license. And because it processes locally, they're not collecting a ton of data.
Privacy-conscious editors rejoice.
And while they don't really highlight the export resolution, their whole thing's about editing efficiency, not necessarily like the highest possible resolution.
It's about getting things done fast.
Exactly. They also offer a free trial, email support, and a 30-day satisfaction refund.
Sounds like a pretty solid package overall.
All right, so even from this quick overview, it's pretty clear that we're looking at 2 totally different approaches.
Right. It's like comparing apples and oranges, both fruits, but, different flavors.
RunwayML is like, hey, let's push the boundaries of video creation with AI.
And Timebolt is like, yo, let's make editing those long projects way less painful. So let's dive deeper into RunwayML first and really unpack what they bring to the table.
Let's do it.
So at its core, RunwayML is a cloud-based video editing platform that's all about harnessing the power of AI.
It's not just about basic editing. It's like AI-powered creativity on steroids.
Totally. And what's really fascinating is just how much you can do with it. It's not just one trick pony.
Right. It's a whole toolbox of AI goodies.
Take that text-to-video generation feature. Imagine typing in a description and boom, you've got a visual.
That's some next level stuff right there.
Yeah, it's like magic for rapid prototyping and visualizing ideas.
And for brainstorming sessions, it could be a game changer.
But that's not all. You've also got your standard advanced editing tools, and the 4K export means you're not sacrificing quality.
So you get the best of both worlds, basically.
And they even let you train custom AI models, which is super powerful for people with very specific creative needs.
So you can really tailor it to your own workflow.
It's really positioning itself as the go-to for both artistic experimentation and professional-grade production.
It sounds like a pretty compelling package.
And our sources, they highlighted some pretty serious advantages for RunwayML.
Like what?
Well, the obvious one is that AI-driven creativity, it's like having a creative partner who never sleeps.
And never complains.
Exactly. And being cloud-based, that's huge for accessibility. You can work from anywhere.
As long as you have a decent internet connection.
Right. And the versatility is impressive. It handles all sorts of media types and formats, plus that text-to-video and 4K export.
They've really thought of everything.
And importantly, it's known for having a user-friendly interface, which can be a make or break when you're dealing with complex AI tools.
Yeah, nobody wants to wrestle with a clunky interface.
But of course, no tool is perfect.
There's always a trade-off.
And our sources did point out a few potential downsides for RunwayML.
Hit me with them.
Well, the pricing, especially if you need those advanced features or a lot of cloud storage, it can get pretty expensive.
Yeah, cloud subscriptions can really add up.
And while the interface is supposed to be user-friendly, all those AI-powered features, they do have a bit of a learning curve.
So you might need to invest some time in learning the ropes.
And of course, because it's cloud-based, you're at the mercy of your internet connection.
Right, if your internet goes down, you're basically dead in the water.
Let's break down those RunwayML pricing tiers a bit more, just to give everyone a clear picture.
Yeah, let's talk dollars and cents.
So the basic plan, that's free forever, which is awesome for dipping your toes in the water.
A great way to test the waters.
Then you've got the standard plan at $15 a month, or $12 if you go annual.
Okay, not too bad.
The Pro plan jumps up to $35 monthly, or $28 annually.
Getting a bit pricier.
And then the unlimited plan, it's $95 a month, or $76 annually if you're feeling really committed.
That one's for the power users, for sure.
And finally, they've got the enterprise option for big organizations with custom needs and pricing.
So they've really tried to cater to a wide range of users.
It seems like it. Okay, so now let's shift gears and talk about Timebolt, the efficiency wizard.
Let's do it. I'm curious to hear more about this one.
So Timebolt, it's laser focused on one thing, making the editing of long videos and podcasts way, way faster.
It's all about getting rid of the fluff and getting to the good stuff.
Efficiency is their middle name.
I wonder if they have business cards with that on them.
They should. Okay, so they achieve this magic through automation.
Ah, the robots are taking over.
Basically, Timebolt's core functionality is about finding and nuking those long silences that can make a video drag on forever.
Those ahs and awkward pauses, nobody needs those.
And it can also speed up sections of your video.
So it's like having a fast forward button for the boring parts.
Exactly. The whole idea is to save you from spending hours manually scrubbing through footage, making tiny cuts and adjustments.
It's a lifesaver for anyone who deals with long interviews, presentations, podcasts, all that good stuff.
If you're editing a 2-hour interview, Timebolt can potentially cut your editing time down from like 6 hours to under 2.
Wow, that's insane.
It's a productivity game changer.
No more all-nighters editing.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at the advantages that our sources highlighted.
I'm all ears.
So obviously that efficiency in removing silences and speeding up content, that's a big one.
That's their bread and butter.
It's also super easy to use with a simple interface that won't make your head spin.
We love user-friendly tools.
And a huge plus is its compatibility with all the major editing platforms like Adobe Premiere, Pro DaVinci Resolve, Camtasia.
So you can just plug it into your existing workflow.
No need to learn a whole new system.
That's a big win.
But of course, there are a few downsides because Timebolt is so focused on this one thing.
There's always a trade-off.
It doesn't have those fancy video generation capabilities like RunwayML.
So if you need to create new visuals from scratch, it's not the right tool.
And it's mostly a local application, so no cloud-based collaboration features.
That could be a deal breaker for some teams.
And compared to RunwayML, the customization options are a bit limited.
It's a specialist, not a generalist.
But it does that one thing really, really well.
Like a master chef who only makes one dish but makes it perfectly.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
Okay. Pricing for Timebolt is pretty straightforward. They have a free basic tier.
Always a good starting point.
Then there's the paid option at $17 a month, or $97 for the year.
Not bad at all.
And for bigger teams, they have a custom-priced enterprise plan.
So they've got all the bases covered.
All right, so we've looked at each tool individually now. Let's compare them head-to-head on some key features.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
First up, editing efficiency RunwayML with its AI-powered tools, text-to-video generation, and 4K export. It can definitely speed up content creation.
It's like having a team of virtual assistants.
In Timebolt, it's all about automating those tedious tasks, like removing silences and speeding up scenes.
It's like a surgeon for your video timeline, removing all the unnecessary bits.
Imagine editing a long webinar with Timebolt. You could probably get it done in a fraction of the time.
Time is money, my friend.
Next up, AI capabilities. RunwayML really pushes its generative AI, which lets you create new video content just from text prompts.
That's some serious future tech right there.
It's mind-blowing. Imagine writing a description of a scene, and the AI just creates it for you.
It's like having a personal video genie.
Timebolt, its AI is more about analyzing existing footage, finding those silences and speeding things up.
It's a master of optimization.
So if you need to generate new visuals, RunwayML is the way to go. But if you need to clean up existing footage, Timebolt is your best friend.
It's all about choosing the right tool for the job.
Now let's talk about user experience. RunwayML, it's supposed to be pretty easy to use even though it's packed with features.
They've tried to make it as intuitive as possible.
Timebolt, on the other hand, is known for its super simple and minimalist interface.
It's like the difference between a Swiss Army knife and a butter knife.
Both have their uses.
Exactly.
And compatibility, RunwayML being cloud-based. It's great for teams who need to collaborate remotely and work with big files.
And it's got that iOS integration, which is handy for people who are always on the move.
Timebolt, it integrates seamlessly with those popular desktop editing software.
So you don't have to disrupt your existing workflow.
And pricing, we've already covered the specifics, but RunwayML has that tiered structure with lots of options.
And Timebolt is pretty straightforward with its free and paid plans.
So let's talk use cases. RunwayML, it seems perfect for anyone who needs to tackle a wide range of creative video tasks.
It's a versatile tool for marketers, innovators, educators, anyone who needs to create visually engaging content.
Imagine a marketing team using RunwayML to quickly generate different video ad concepts.
Or a teacher using it to create educational videos that are actually fun to watch.
Timebolt, on the other hand, it's the go-to for anyone who needs to edit long videos or podcasts quickly and efficiently.
Social media managers, podcasters, anyone who's dealing with hours of footage.
So the final verdict, it really depends on